G'day everybody, it's Matt Dawn from Lawnporn. Get your lawn on. In this video we're going to show you what to do for the very first day of spring, or the start of your spring program. The program is up on Lawnporn Online. It's the same as last year, and every application has got a short video. If you click the little arrow thing with the red around it, which is the you know, like the YouTube symbol. Hey everyone, I hope you had a got through winter okay and really pumped for spring. It's been quite a warm August, a record warm August on record, so it has been very positive growth, and a lot of people are considering doing their renovations early, and they could probably get away with it too, but I'm still going to wait with mine because I like to wait till there's really a lot of growth so I get a quick repair with my renovation. But anyway, like I said, this video is about the first application, which is Moist for soil wetting, Hero for humic acid soil health, and also History to protect for the black beetle. Now having said that, in this application you can add 4 seasons as well. I didn't, because I did it a few weeks ago when I did a little bit of a de-thatch of the lawn here. Now the lawn does look a little bit thatchy here. That's because I've been putting some robotic mowers through a review and everything like that, and I cut a little bit low, but that's fine. This will all come back in a couple of weeks anyway, so I'm not too worried about that, and I'm going to be doing my renovation at the start of October. Right, so the reason of the soil wetting is so that water can penetrate the ground, stay in the ground at the root zone, and also evenly distribute through the area. The reason we have humic acid, well, that helps the soil health, and overall that's going to help the plant and everything else. And History, obviously we want to make sure that the black beetle larvae are killed, so they're the ones that eat roots, not the black beetles themselves, and stop the cycle of black beetle going through the cycle and regenerating in the lawn area. I've never had a problem with black beetle here, but I still use it as protection anyway, and it's really cheap. It's about $1 a application. Without further more ado, let's get into the video, and I'll have a bit of a talk about it through that as well. Okay, so it's spring season again, so before you do your application, give your lawn a bit of a light mow, and don't be too fussed that you're exposing a bit of thatch and opening up the canopy a bit. That's a good thing. That's going to let the air, water and nutrients get to the ground easier, and it's also going to help our application get into the ground easier as well. Okay, so even though I've got a big blue sprayer here, the principle's the same, even if you've got a backpack sprayer or a little carry sprayer. Put half the amount of water in that you're going to be using. That amount of water is determined by a calibration, so it's the amount of water that you would use to spray your area normally if you just use water by itself. You do some test runs. So I've got about 80 square meters here, and 4 litres of water is what this sprayer uses in that area. I'm going to double it for this application simply because Hero is a fairly sort of gluggy sort of product. Alright, so I put my first bit of water in there. Your beauty, I'll go get another bit of water. Now normally when you're spraying this stuff, full PPE, but these sprayers are away from me. So let's put our products in. Let's get the 300 mils of Moist. Moist is a soil wetter, works 3 ways. Lets the water penetrate, keeps the water at the root zone, and evenly distributes out through the area. It's one of the best on the market. It's fantastic stuff. So get that in there. Now Hero, I'm going to put in 100 mils per 100 square meters. You can do 200, but honestly I would go with 100. It's something that helps the soil microbes, get them going, and it's also useful, especially if your soil's a little bit acidic, to hold on to the nutrients for when the plant is ready. When you start using Hero humic acid, and this is one of the best on the market again, you want to go into it slowly. So using 200 at a time you're not going to see much difference. It's something that you need to build up slowly over time, and you'll get the benefits that way. Now the thing is about it as well, You won't see a dramatic difference in the lawn for a couple of months, but you'll start noticing down the track that it is improving somewhat, and that's because the microbial activity is there, really helping the soil be nicely alive, especially important in sandy soils, and yeah, holding on to nutrients for when the plant's ready rather than leaching away. So that's what it helps with. Slowly, slowly. So the next thing on the agenda is history. History is the defense against black beetle. It also kills the larvae. It doesn't kill the black beetle itself, it's the larvicide. The best times to use is at the start of spring and ideally just before Christmas. But this will give you 3-month protection, so in the program I have it at the start of every season. That basically means that you're going to be covered. So you won't see all the black beetles come up on your lawn all of a sudden using this stuff. Black beetles themselves aren't the ones eating the roots and doing the damage to your lawn, it's the larvae. And that's what we're attacking. And if you keep using this 3 monthly, you are not going to have problems down in the future. And of course this is stuck. Should really be using gloves too. It's 4 mils, 8 mils, 12 mils, beautiful. So history is pet safe. However, if you've got grazing chickens that graze on the grass, you don't want to be using history, unfortunately. But after it's watered in, safe for dogs, cats, everything else that wants to play on the lawn. Now, the thing is as well, history, man, it's cheap. It's, you know, every treatment works out to be about $1. It's much better than paying 30 bucks for a spray on that you use once that, you know, kills black beetles and also has the potential to kill bee colonies in the area if they come into contact with that stuff. So yeah, environmentally friendly and cheap. So that should be your go-to. It's a great product. Okay, going to mix all that in with the rest of the water going through the basket and then start agitating your mix. Let it agitate for a while, then spray down.
So with your products in a mix, spray that down evenly over your lawn area. Then afterwards, you're going to water in with about 6 millimeters of water or about 20 minutes on your average sprinkler. So you want to water that in lightly into the top of the canopy, and that's where it's most effective. So Moist will do the soil wetting, History is going to look after the black beetle, and Hero is going to look after your soil health. Now, before doing the watering, if you want to, you can put down your 4 seasons, but I haven't done this because I did 4 seasons a couple of weeks ago, and there's still plenty of use to go with that, and it's going to be feeding for quite some time. So you might notice in the program in a couple of weeks' time is when we do the 4 seasons, and that's a strategic application to be a couple of weeks before your renovation, just so that your lawn is growing positively and ready for the reno.
You may notice as well that I don't do pre-emergent in my first application. You can if you want to, but really I like to do my pre-emergent when I do my renovation, simply because if I put pre-emergent down now and then I come along and you know, I aerate, and then after that, you know, I put some top dress on, I'm going to be taking some of that, you know, pre-emergent that's in the soil out, and who knows what could be in the top dress that you put down as well. So that's the reason I kind of leave it. You know, the month that is going to happen, I'm not going to get those grassy weeds coming up anyway. So I like to be a little bit more strategic with my pre-emergent application for the spring and the summer. So that's why I leave it till the 1st of October when I do the renovation. And that's in the program. All good. Just thought I'd pop that in there just quickly. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm really looking forward to the spring season with Lawnporn, and thanks for all the support and everything else. If you're new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me grow. and you'll get notified when I do videos in the future. There's going to be plenty this spring season. So thanks again for watching. Get your lawn on. We'll see you in the next one.